Well, I wish I could sing this, but I won't do that to you. 525,600 minutes. You know that's probably the best known line from the hit musical Rent. Well, now that inspiring story about friends, life, and love is about to open at Theater Under the Stars, but this is a production unlike any you've seen before. And joining me right now, two of the stars of the show, Alex Rudd and Mallory Bechtel. And I'm so thrilled to have you guys here. You're 15, you're 16, right? And this show is entirely put on by teenagers as part of TUTS and the Humphreys School of Musical Theater at TUTS and specifically. But let's talk a little bit, first of all, about the school. What's it like?
It's a training program for ages 7 to 18. I've been going there since I was 7, and they just offer a variety of different classes. I've taken voice, acting, jazz, ballet, and tap, and it's really geared to creating professional performers.
So you knew this was something you both wanted to do almost from birth, is that right?
Yeah, I mean, that was the case for me. I've been doing it since I was really young.
Alex, you too?
And I was actually quite late to the chase, actually. During my freshman year, I decided, wow, theatre is amazing. And I decided to really pursue on that, and that's what brought me to TUTS.
Well, I've been teasing Alex and saying, you sound like you're from East Texas, but actually you're from England, as we should mention.
That's correct, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Let's talk about Rent, because this is a show that deals with some pretty adult issues. There are a lot of very serious issues there. First of all, did you feel uncomfortable at all about that? And secondly, what do you like most about the show?
Not for me. I guess I've been listening to Rent since I was really young, and so I always felt like it was necessary to do the complete show, even with all the adult content, or just to serve justice to the writers. But yeah, I was just kind of excited to be able to put it on.
I think it means more doing the actual production of Rent instead of the school production. It's more to the point of what the musical is trying to pursue instead of all of those censored.
Yeah, and it's actually done by kids between 13 and 18, right?
Yeah.
But I've got to ask, when your parents came, did they say, Alex, really? Are you going to be saying some of those words on stage?
Well, not really, because they know that this is what I want to do when I go into college and stuff, and they know that I'll have to break these barriers down, and to do it earlier on is the best thing to do. And so it's...
Yeah. Now, you're both part of the Tommy Tunes Awards. I know that, so I know you're very serious about this. But let's talk about your characters, because you play Benny. Is that right? Tell me about Benny.
Yes, that's right, yeah. Benny is almost like the antagonist of the story. He does have a background with Roger and Mark, who are the other main characters. He's a landlord that keeps pushing them to pay the rent, which is why it's called Rent as well.
Right, of course.
But he also has a soft heart as well, and that's where you kind of see the true side of Benny, and he kind of starts slipping into the more bohemian lifestyle.
And I want to find out about Joanne, who you play.
Joanne is a public interest lawyer, and she's sort of involved with a love triangle of sorts. She's in love with the eccentric, wild Maureen Johnson, who has just broken up with Mark. And so my story kind of follows the struggle to maintain that healthy relationship with her. Well,
I know it's going to be a great show, and everybody is very excited about it. We should mention that this all-teen cast production of Rent is tomorrow and Saturday at the Hobby Theater. The tickets start at just $24, and if you want to know more, you can head to tuts.com. So exciting having both of you all here, and as they say in the theater, break a leg.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And we'll be right back.